This is Charleston's retirement coach, Brandon Bowen.
Let's jump into this story here about Jamie Dimon and things that he's pointing out so that you can kind of bring this information to the surface and then explain to us how we smooth out these wrinkles. So Jamie Dimon, you probably heard the name if you've listened to this radio program ever before. He's the CEO of JP Morgan. So he was answering questions about retirement, Brandon, and he said, quote, "Problems don't age well." He said we need to hit these particular issues head on. Number one, get rid of debt. Number two, pay attention to your health. And number three, do not put off estate planning. He ended with, quote, "Nothing good or bad lasts forever. Have a financial plan for all seasons." So what are your thoughts on his thoughts?
Well, the first thing that hits me is that's pretty interesting. Someone who runs a bank that loans money to people is saying get out of debt.
Mm-hmm. Well,
right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But I mean, we all, I mean, when we start off, we need a mortgage, we need to borrow money. And then it's a lifetime of trying to pay down the debt, pay off the house, right? Start to accumulate enough to where you own, they can't come take my house because I own my house, right? And or saving enough for retirement or saving enough for retirement to then fund it, things like that. So yeah, these are really three really, really good pieces of advice here. Problems don't age well.
Right.
It's not a fine wine, I guess he's saying.
Right.
Okay, can I talk about a problem I had here at my house?
Okay. Oh boy.
At my house here.
Okay,
So
does this have anything to do with your wife? Because just remember, this microphone is on, Brandon.
I know. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not
right.
any marital issue, but it is what it is. It's, okay. So out in my backyard, I've got a pool back there. And I really, I cut my own grass. That's one of the things that I love to do is have a nice yard. I edge, I weed eat, all that. I put in a lot of work. I love a good backyard, front yard, all that stuff. So I had all this water just sitting there, right? Just starting. I was like, what is all this? Is my sprinklers? What's wrong with my irrigation? Is it the pool? Yeah. Whatever. So I'm like, I think I know what I'm doing. And so I'm trying to figure things out. And I'm just puzzled. I don't know which one's doing it, what's causing this. So I start with Mount Pleasant Waterworks comes out and they review my meter. I was like, okay, because it seems to be clicking off, just running here. It's running. I'm getting these alerts on my email of high water usage. You've got a leak. And I'm like, great. Oh my gosh. And so they tell me, okay, now I would check your irrigation and your pool. So I called an irrigation company. Yeah. They came out, they're taking a look at all this stuff and they're like, no, it's fine. They addressed a couple of my zones. They fixed up some stuff there. And they were like, it's the pool. It's the autofill feature. It's just running. Or maybe worse yet, you got a crack in your pool. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I had my pool company come out. Okay. Right? So they look at it and they're like, no, we're good. Everything's working with ours. We've turned off the autofill and I still got my problem. We're talking now a week into this and I got standing water. Oh, like coming up on yes. Okay. And so I've got all these people. And then finally the irrigation guys come walking around. They said, Mr. Bowen, we found it. We know what the problem is. It was a valve so it was the irrigation was the culprit. Okay. But a valve was stuck open, just barely. So my zone 2 was sitting here just running, just leaking water, right? Okay. And so, so we finally figured it out. Yeah. And what I'm getting at is, it took a team. I had to bring a team around me to figure this problem out. Mm-hmm, right. Mm-hmm. I had the irrigation in the pool. I was like, you guys talk to each other, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all talk it over. Cause I don't know. Y'all keep talking about certain things and I don't know where to look. And so I had those guys talk it over. And so finally we got this thing figured out for my benefit. Okay. Yeah. So that was super relieving to find. I just wanted to have I wanted water to not
make it stop. Yes.
Stop. And so I just didn't know how to fix it. So now that I've got it figured out, I can go back to the things that I enjoy. And that's very, very similar, I would say, to my client, to the people that come into my office, right? You might be saying, well, there might be some other concern. Maybe it's market volatility or where the stock market's at, or, I'm concerned I might run out of income, run out of money. So I got to keep working. I haven't saved enough, whatever the concerns are. So I love what Jamie Dimon was saying there. Let me recap that first thing of pay off debt. I see that as like, you need low stress. You need restful nights. That's what comes from being debt free. Okay. Then he said, pay attention to your health. I view that as you need more time to do what you want to do, right? Longer life, low stress, longer life, right? That's how I translate what he's saying. And then the third thing was, don't put off having an estate plan, right? Well, that is, you basically are feeling like, I don't have a legacy plan in place. And if you've saved well, if you've got over $1 million, you're probably thinking like, honey, when you talk to your wife or to your husband, you're like, we've done well, right? I mean, probably a lot of people don't have what we have, but yet we don't have any peace. We're just concerned this money's going to run out, whether you got $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. Because I can tell you, I sit down with you, every week I have people coming into my office just like this with 7 figures saved, and you're concerned about these same things. And it tells me you don't have an estate plan. You don't have a team in place like I needed to help fix this leak in my yard, right? What you need is a financial advisor who also talks with your CPA, who also talks with your estate attorney, right? I have people coming in, like I've got one coming in here this week here on Friday. He saved $5 million. He's got 2 nice IRAs, right? Him and his wife. And then they've got a beautiful individual account, right? Brokerage account there. And I was like, you need a trust in place. He goes, oh, I've got a trust. And I'm like, no, you haven't funded the trust. This money is sitting in your individual account, right? I was like, look at the statement. Whose name is on top of this thing? And it was his name. I was like, it needs to have your trust's name on top of it. So there's a step you're missing, right? You haven't done the last step of taking this money and rolling it over into your trust so that everything that you've so carefully crafted and protecting it and wanting to avoid probate and having the privacy that you're desiring right now, it's not in the trust. Okay. It's not like a will where you just get a will set up and you've got a will sitting way over here on the side. No, a trust, you've got to actually fund it. Okay. Fund it. You've got to roll the money into the trust account there. So again, how would your advisor know if they're not talking with your estate attorney?
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
So this team, you've got to have a team in place. And so the more money you have, the more essential this is, because then you start getting into some of these, estate rules here and lifetime exemption rules. And if you start getting higher and higher, then you're going to get taxed again on your money. Okay. So we've got to all be talking to each other. Just like my pool company, my irrigation company, right? I didn't know the right questions to ask them. All I knew is I had a problem, right? And you listening, that's all I want you to do right now is to say, okay, honey, we've got a problem here. We don't have a team in place. We're trying to cut corners or maybe skimp over here. But I would say at this point, this is where you need to bring the professionals alongside the hard work that you've done. And we will bring much more value than what, if you're concerned about a cost or something like that, we bring so much more value, whether it be savings in taxes, right? Through better tax strategies. Maybe your account's getting traded right now. You're getting all these short-term capital gains. Your account's getting churned. And you might be thinking, why are we paying so much in taxes? We're getting killed in taxes every year. Honey, look at this. Our taxes keep going up every single year. Well, as a financial advisor, there are certain ways that we can manage portfolios that are going to be extremely tax efficient, okay? And have like zero tax drag on this money. So we've got to be talking to your team here. We've got to be working together and having the right plan in place. So let me give my phone number. If you're thinking, okay, I want to have a second opinion, what we do here at Bowen Wealth, it's called my customized retirement playbook. My customized retirement playbook. It's the biggest, most robust thing that we do here. It's the full plan, the full works. Okay. Customized retirement playbook. So if you want that, I want to offer that to you right now to the next 5 people who pick up their phone and call or text. That number is 843-890-2400. 843-890-2400. If you've saved $500,000, especially if you're over $1 million, if you saved over $1 million, you must have this customized retirement playbook here. It's just so you know that you've done the right things. Then once we're done with our part, here's what I'm going to do. I'll say, who's your CPA? Who's your tax attorney, right? Who can I call to introduce myself? I'll send them an email, right? We're going to get on the same page. We're going to start communicating here for your benefit. And you can just be copied on all the emails and like, you guys, guys and gals, y'all figure it out. Y'all talk it over, get this thing in place here, copy me on communications, right? But think about how that's going to feel, knowing that you've got the legacy in place, the one that that is going to last for generations, right? You've done the hard work. You want to make sure this money goes not to the government, but to the people you love. Mm-hmm. You want to make sure that you can spend with confidence and enjoy and have fun and take vacations and bring everybody and pay for the whole thing, right? Think about how that's going to feel when you've got that plan in place. Pick up the phone, 843-890-2400.
A lot of us arrive to retirement with things scattered all over the place. Old 401ks at previous jobs, accounts here. We work with the CPA. We have a will. We thought we had a trust. There's just stuff all over the place because that's how life just brings us to this place. Mm-hmm. Working to help you streamline it together, bring everything in together into one cohesive plan is what Brandon can help you do. So reach out to us. If you are near or already in retirement, if you are realizing listening to Brandon now, you too have stuff all over the place. Number one, know that this is a judgment-free zone.
Yes.
There's it's like almost everybody first appointments like that with you, Brandon. I know that.
Yes.
But also that you're here to help folks stress less because they've got the plan streamlined and organized like they want it, like you want it for them. So reach out to us. Again, the number to dial, 843-890-2400. We've opened up 5 spots on the calendar for radio listeners today. You can call or send a text that same number, 843-890-2400.
Thanks for listening to Charleston's Retirement Coach Podcast with Brandon Bowen. To learn more, visit bowenwealth.com and join Brandon for his radio show, Charleston's Retirement Coach, Saturdays at 11 a.m. on 94.3 WSC.
Financial professionals are not licensed in all 50 states. To find out if J. Brandon Bowen is licensed in your state, please call 843-203-2030. J. Brandon Bowen is an investment advisor representative of Bowen Wealth, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Exposure to ideas and financial vehicles discussed should not be considered investment advice or recommendation to buy or sell any financial vehicle. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Investments can fluctuate and when redeemed may be worth more or less than when originally invested. J. Brandon Bowen is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Bowen Wealth, LLC, insurance licensed in South Carolina. Market Guard is a registered investment advisor with the SEC and provides model portfolios only to Impact Partnership Wealth. Market Guard makes no implied warranties or representations and is not liable for any data presented.